Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this amazing CSS loading screen using only HTML and CSS. As you can see here on my computer screen, I have this one CSS loading animation, screen animation. So we'll create this loading, CSS loading using only HTML and CSS. So before starting this video, kindly do subscribe to our YouTube channel and also share with your friends. So without wasting time, let's start the video. Hello guys, welcome back again. So here I have created one folder called CSS loading. Inside this folder I have two files, one for my HTML and one for my CSS. Also we'll open this in our text editor. So here is my text editor. I'm using Visual Studio Code. So this is my folder and my two files. So this is my index.html. Inside the index.html we have created our basic HTML structure. Like we are given the title CSS loading screen. Also, we have connected our CSS with HTML. So if we go to our style.css, you can see we have nothing. And now you can see we have connected our CSS using this link tag. So after this here, we'll create one div with a class container. Inside this, we'll create another div. We'll create another div called we'll create one div called with a class name circle. So what we need to do is we need to add multiple, we need to duplicate this, control copy, control C. So we'll need to create more div, and also after creating we need to create like 4 circles. Okay, so kindly save this file. Now come back to your folder, simply double click this, or if you now you can see this has opened in our browser. So also if you want to open this in your browser, you can simply click this go live. So it's okay, just click the go live and it will automatically open for you to the browser. So for now you can see we have nothing. So simply we need to work on our CSS. So make sure before you go to style.css, make sure you have connected your style.css to HTML. Now let's go to our style.css. Here I'm going to write the basic CSS structure, like giving the margin 0, the padding 0. Also we'll give border box, we'll give the border sizing to be border box, the box sizing. Okay, the box sizing to be border box. Next I will start with my HTML and the body. For this one we'll give the width 100% and the height 100%. Next I'm going to start with my body. For my body I will give background color, so I'll choose background. So my background color is black. So next I'm going to add overflow to be overflow hidden. After this we need to style our class called container. Remember we created a div with a class name container. Okay, so for our container I'm going to add position to be absolute. Also we'll add margin to be auto. Top and left will give it 0. Also I'm going to add bottom 0 and right to be 0. Also we need to add width and height, so I'll give it for 400 pixel by 400 pixel, both the width and the height. Okay, 400 pixel. Next we'll add is our class container, and here I'm going to remember we created a class called circle. Okay, this class, if we go back to our index.html, you can see we have created we have created a class called circle. Okay, so we need to add some styling for that class, so we'll give it position absolute. Also we'll give margin to be auto. Also now we need to give top to be 0 and left to be 0. Also I'm going to add bottom 0. So for this one I'll say instead of left I'm gonna make it right, and now we're gonna do the left, gonna give it 0. Next we'll add border radius of 50%. Next lastly we're going to add background. So for my background I'll choose this RGBA. Simply we need to change this color, so I'm gonna remove this everything here. I want to give it in code, okay? I want to give it in numbers, okay? So I'll give it my colors 138, 43, 0.02. Simply save this. Now go back to your browser, refresh your website. Now you can see it will automatically, if you're using the Go Live server extension, it will automatically update your website, okay? Now you can see we have our circle and with the background color. Now simply come back to your text editor. Next, I'm going to say container again, circle. Here we're going to do the nth of type, okay? And here I'm going to start with the first one. Open your curly braces, give the width of 200 pixel and the height, should be pixel. Next, I'll give it height of 180 pixel. Also, we need to add animation since we're creating CSS loading animation screen, okay? So we are going to add animation. I'm going to say RT 6-second infinite linear, okay? Also, we'll add box shadow. Also, I'm going to add color, blue violet, comma. I'm going to say insert 0, 1 pixel, 0, or oh sorry, should be 10 pixel, okay? Not 1 pixel, 0. Then I'm going to choose the same color, blue violet. So after this, we need to create a second nth of type. So I'm going to say again circle nth of type second. For this one, I'm going to add width 180 pixel, height to be 200 pixel. So simply I'm going to copy this, Control C, and we need to change the values. So for our second nth child, I'll give it 10 seconds. It will be the same infinite linear, okay? Don't change it. Also here you don't need to change. So simply copy the whole of this, Control C, Control V. That's Windows shortcut if you are wondering. So next we're going to create our third nth of type. So for this one, I'm going to change my width to make it 210 pixel and my height to be 200 pixel. You can give it 190. Okay, so for now the animation will be 5 seconds. So for our third nth of type, I'm going to change the color to be dark, dark, yes, that color. So after this, we need to change this one. So now think also we need to change this one to dark violet. So dark violet, and also this one dark violet. Okay, so lastly we're going to create another nth of type. This is the last one, so this is number Oh, by the way, I need so remember we created this the first one, this the second one, this should be the third one. Okay, sorry, and this one should be the fourth one. Make sure you check the end type numbers, the numbers, they're very important. So next, this for this one now it will be 190, and for our height we're going to give it 210. Also we need to change our animation number of seconds. I'll give it 15 seconds, and this time I'm going to change the color to my color. Also change the colors. So after that we need to add a keyframe. So simply before we go on, save your file, come back to your web browser, refresh. Now you can see we have our CSS loading coming, but you can see there's no animation at all. So for that, come back to your CSS. You're going to add keyframes. I'm going to say RT, open curly braces, 100%. I'm going to add transform, translate, or you can use rotate because we want it to rotate. Okay, so I'm going to say rotate 360 degrees. So simply save your file, come back to your web browser. Now you can see our CSS loading, or we can go to this one, the one we opened from our folder. This for the go live extension. We're using the go live. As you can see, we are using a certain port 127.0.0.01 500 5500 port. Okay, so now you can see we have simply created our CSS loading screen animation using only HTML and CSS. We didn't use any JavaScript or any plugins. So I mean, we have completed our tutorial. That was all for our today's tutorial. So guys, if you enjoyed this video and if you think this video was very helpful to you, kindly do subscribe to our YouTube channel and also share with your friends. I'll be posting more videos on mainly PHP projects soon. I'll be posting a PHP projects for those who really I got so many comments that they want PHP projects. So I'll be posting more PHP projects. So keep updated. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and also turn on that notification bell. So till next time,